Daniel's Dread Tales is a show for grown-ups. It may contain adult language and adult themes. Please check the episode description for content warnings. Welcome back to Daniel's Dread Tales. I'm your host, Daniel Fernandez. This week we'll be playing a fun little one-off game of Unknown Armies that deals with the apparent end of the world. It's also about a boy and his dog. Well, it doesn't get into some of the really weird stuff that is in Unknown Armies, which has some bonkers magic systems. It's still an amazing one-shot that ended up surprising me quite a bit, and I was the one running it. And it's made even better by our guest Shannon from Resting Glitch Face. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The Rancho Miraggio trailer park has seen better days. Its heyday was in the early 1950s, but it's been downhill ever since. Outside of a little commune that lived there from about 69 to 72, the place has been pretty much abandoned when it turned out there wasn't uranium in the hills after all. Dead cars are everywhere. A recently deceased Pinto has had the top cut off of it, and the hood and trunk are now filled with dirt, serving as a planter for a little cactus garden. It is one of the nicest places in Hellmouth, Arizona, but that isn't saying much. On a blistering summer day, a day seemingly like any other, let's enter Rancho Miraggio and see what's going on in its 4 still occupied trailers in the middle of nowhere. So what do you think any of y'all are doing?
Kevin will, of course, follow Kenny's lead.
So I assume if it's the morning, Kenny's making breakfast.
All right. Kenny and Kevin, 2 brothers, living in a trailer together. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, Kerr boys.
Kenneth Kerr is the elder brother of the 2. You know, he's good at planning. He just wants a good life for his brother. We're definitely not hiding out from heat after robbing 47 banks in Mexico. Why would you even say that? And he's being played by series regular Nathan. Pronouns he, him.
Hello, this is Russell, he, they. I will be playing Kevin Kerr. As he waits for breakfast, he's doing what he does every morning, just sitting on the porch with a couple beers, just being an upstanding citizen and setting a fine example for the kids.
Speaking of the kids, little Timmy Borgstrom is just a 10-year-old kid, and he's probably running around the trailer park. He is probably just finding random things on the ground and then running up to Kevin and being like, "Hey, look at what I found." And it's just I don't know, trash. It's nothing. I'm Shannon from the Resting Glitch Face podcast, and I use the pronoun she, her.
So do you run into their trailer to show them this piece of trash that you have found?
No, Kevin's sitting out on the porch drinking a beer. He just said.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. You said that already.
Yep. So and because he's the only one that's out on the porch this early in the morning, I think if other people were, I might be showing them, but...
Yeah, your mom is probably still in bed at this point. You actually do know, you see sort of sitting near the entrance are the 2 old people that live in the trailer park. I mean, everybody's kind of old, but these guys are old.
Oh, yeah.
They must be 40 or something.
Oh,
jeez.
Ancient.
Or at least one of them is. One of them looks a little bit older. There's Uli and Rich. Rich is the guy who owns the trailer park. And Uli is he's a German doctor of some sort. You don't really know. There's some people who said that he might have been a Nazi, but the dates don't really add up for that. So that's probably not right. And you heard them just sort of complaining about the radio or something, but you weren't particularly concerned with that.
So I think in that case, I'll find some bit of trash and I'll run up to Uli and Rich and just set it by them. But I don't really engage with them. And then I'll find something else that's cool, and I'll run up to Kevin, and I'll be like, "Hey, check this out!"
Oh, hey, what you got there, Tyke? Oh, it's a balloon. Oh, that's not a balloon.
Oh, I thought it was one of those that the clowns use.
Oh, no. You should probably throw that away.
Oh, man. drops it. I thought that I could get a balloon animal.
Yeah, we'll get you a balloon animal later. Just toss that over there.
How's it going with the breakfast inside?
Going good. I mean, it's making eggs. Kind of hard to fuck up eggs.
Do you like listen to any music while you're making eggs or anything like that? What's your egg routine?
Yeah, I probably got an old battery radio on, listening to the nearest station, which is probably miles away since we're in the middle of fuck all nowhere.
The nearest station is actually in Hellmouth, the nearest town to here. It is KMTH, K-Mouth. It once had like a pretty neat DJ, but that was maybe 8 years ago. It got bought out by a company, and now it's just kind of a robot that just plays songs all the time. You know the guy, you've met him occasionally, the guy who's like the janitor for the station, but he never gets on the mic or anything like that. However, there's no music playing this morning. You tune in, and it's not that you get static. You just get silence. It almost sounds like there's a mic on, but it's not playing anything.
Well, that's odd. I fiddle with it a bit while I'm making eggs.
Okay. Do you want to make a roll to fiddle with it?
That didn't work. A 73.
Okay, so that's an absolute failure. You got no idea what's going on with this thing. The stakes were pretty low.
You go ahead and turn it on, realize it was already on, confused for a while.
Besides the radio's not working, you could get back to your cooking. You know what? For me, how about you just make a soul roll to see how well you can make your breakfast?
Oh, really? 48, which is a success.
What's your soul score?
60.
All right. So that's pretty good. Vaguely, we're not going to get too deep into the rules for the audience here, but the general idea in this system is you want to roll below the number that you have in a skill, but you want to roll as high as possible up to that. So you want to roll as high as possible without going over your skill or attribute. There's a couple other rules too, but don't worry about it too much.
Price is Right rules.
Yeah. We are, I suppose I should mention, we're playing, I bet I mentioned it in the intro, we're playing in Unknown Armies 2nd edition, which is a pretty cool system. How's it going out on the porch?
Hey, Uncle Kevin, do you think that Kenny's making extra eggs for Mom?
I don't know. I think he's done that a couple times this week. I'm sure he's got the hint at this point. But, I mean, if he does, more for you.
Heck yeah. I mean, shoot, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, breakfast's up.
How many plates you make in there?
3?
Ah, perfect. Timmy's here.
Hey,
Let the
Kenny.
little scamp in. Hey, Timmy.
Do you want me to go wake up my mom?
Would ya? That'd be great.
Yeah, these eggs smell really good. I bet they'll really impress her.
Okay, laying it on a little thick, kid.
Timmy just smiles at you really big.
Yeah.
And then dashes to his trailer.
All right, get back quick. We don't want these eggs getting cold now.
Yeah.
As you get over to the trailer and you open the door, you are greeted by your always excited 3-year-old golden retriever named Sparky.
Sparky, you're finally awake. Hi, buddy. I love you. You good puppy. I can't go too far into this because my actual dog will think she'll get excited.
Understandable. So we'll save it for there. And your mom is actually awake.
Mom! Mom!
Yeah.
Mom!
Yes, Timmy.
Kenny made you some eggs today.
That's very nice of him. I'm kind of, you know what? Okay, sure. Tell him I'll be over in just a second. I'm working on something. She's sitting at her laptop and looking like she's sort of frustrated, like clicking on some stuff.
What's she doing? Are you doing like, the chat messages?
I'm a tutor, okay? I'm trying to get more tutoring jobs, but they're not, the website's down. And I can't connect to anything. It's probably the internet's out, I guess. So yeah, sure. Okay. I'll come on over and eat some breakfast, and maybe I'll have to go talk to, oh God, I forgot his name.
Rich.
Yeah. I'll have to go talk to Rich because there's something I guess the internet's down. Fucking Spectrum.
Fucking Spectrum.
Timmy, we don't really want to say those words.
Yeah, okay.
She's going to head out.
Fucking eggs.
She's She's just she's just got a pretty boring blouse and some jeans on. And she's going to go walk out and see what's going on over at the Kerr's trailer.
Oh shit, Kenny, she's actually coming this time. Get some more eggs.
Come on, Sparky.
Kenny takes a brief moment to adjust his look in a nearby mirror.
Kevin will fiddle with some eggs. Oh shit, how do you make eggs?
Oh my god, it is not that hard. Okay.
As you are heading over, though, you are intercepted by Rich, who is actually sort of comes in front of the Kerrs, who sees all of you guys sort of hanging out at the trailer and says, hey guys, how's it going?
Fucking Spectrum's messing up.
I'm sorry?
Fucking Spectrum's messing up.
Maybe. Yeah, I've noticed that. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yeah, it seems like the internet is not working right now. I don't know what's going on with that. But also, did you notice the radio's not working either? I think that
that's happening to you too?
Yeah, we were listening, I was listening to the radio with Uli, and our thing wasn't working. And I wanted to see if your radio is working, because it seems a little weird what's going on.
Oh no, Mom, what about my PlayStation? Timmy runs off to the house. Come on, Sparky! To check on the PlayStation to see if it works.
Okay. Yeah, is everything going okay for you guys? Does anybody, I also, and he pulls out his cell phone, the reception is usually really shitty out here anyway, but every once in a while we could get a couple bars. It just goes real slow, but I'm not getting anything.
Kenny checks his phone.
Kevin looks panicked at some eggs.
There, no bars whatsoever. There's no connection.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, signal's down for me too.
Okay. Huh. I wonder what's going on. It seems weird. It shouldn't be doing that.
How's my PlayStation?
It turns on.
Beautiful.
It is a PlayStation 1,
yeah.
By the way.
I assumed.
Yes.
I assumed.
Yeah. But, you can play... What do you think you're playing on the PlayStation 1? What's his favorite game on there?
Legends of Dragoon, 100%.
Solid. That would be my choice, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing JRPGs on there? Or American-made JRPGs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would be an RPG guy. Oh.
I was just changing my mind to Twisted Metal.
Oh, that's also extremely good.
My guess would have been Metal Gear, but yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Metal Gear might go over his head, but it would be cool, so that actually is the perfect way to play it.
And
Let's turn this into a video game podcast, okay?
All right.
Let's talk about great PlayStation games. Okay.
How you guys feel about Alundra 2, huh?
It's pretty good. So
anyway,
yeah. So he's playing Twisted Metal. He completely forgot about eggs and the fucking Spectrum, and he's just So he forgot about eggs and fucking Spectrum, and he's just driving around as Sweet Tooth doing some murders.
You see Uli sort of hobble over a little bit. He's an older guy. I think he's in his 60s at this point, maybe 70s. And you know that he's been here since this place used to be a commune. Is it working for you?
Who's he hobbling over to?
Oh, I'm sorry. The trailer with the adults, not the child playing video games inside.
Gotcha. Until this thing with the eggs is resolved, I'm not taking part in the conversation. Should I roll?
You're trying to make more eggs?
Yes, because Kenny is involved with the conversation.
Okay. Yes, make a soul roll for me.
18.
Okay. So that is a success. Now, 18 is pretty low, so they're not great eggs. They're not as good as the other ones, but you
I picked up most of the shells.
Those are the Timmy eggs.
Those are the Timmy eggs. Are you just making scrambled eggs? What eggs are we making here?
No, I think they had to be scrambled after what I did to them.
Okay, got it.
My set was over easy, but
there's just some scrambled eggs for Timmy with eggshells in them.
It's a crunchy scramble, just the way you like it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Uncle Kev.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No. Nothing's working for me, Uli. according to the kid, the internet's down. My phone's not getting anything. Radio's not getting anything. I don't know what's going on.
It is not expected. I wonder if... And he actually goes over to his, it's a pretty small trailer park, and he has his black Lexus sedan sort of sitting, mostly covered in dirt. He doesn't use it too often, and he says, maybe the radio will work in here. And he hops inside, and you don't hear anything. You hear him, he's sitting in his car, you see him sort of fiddling with something, but you don't hear any sound coming from the car.
Has anyone tried the TV yet?
I don't know if anyone's tried the TV yet.
Well,
I mean, Timmy.
Kevin will certainly try the TV.
Timmy has, sort of.
Yeah, but
Not
Timmy
the
probably
TV.
just turned on the... Mm-mm. Yeah, the video games work. The video games
He
work,
went straight to Channel 3 because I'm assuming this is a CRT TV, and that's what you play on.
Yeah, I wonder what year this is.
Timmy's going to come back and say, everything's working over at our place. I got no idea what you guys...
Timmy's not coming back. Timmy plays video games the rest of the podcast.
Yes.
God, I wish that were me.
You turn on the TV, and... Well, which channel are you going to go to? What are you going to try to see?
Oh, geez.
Well, this is like an old school television with no signals, and we're kind of like a decade in the past, whether literally or figuratively. So Channel 1 is a thing that exists, so let's just start there.
Okay. You know what? You're seeing a rerun of Seinfeld.
Well, that's a good sign, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a stand-up guy. TV's working.
Do you look at any other channels or anything?
Yeah, let's check the news channel.
That's more your area.
I check the news channel.
When you go to the news, there's just sort of a test pattern. It seems like nothing's sort of being broadcast.
Huh.
Kevin doesn't know what channel the news is on. That's why he had to have Kenny do it.
Yes. Rich has sort of followed you in. Huh.
Oh.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
There's like signal boosters or something in Hellmouth. Maybe one of them got knocked over or something in a storm.
Why would that affect the channels differently, though? How come we're still getting the Seinfeld rerun, but no live news?
I don't know. Huh.
Something's
I
weird.
don't know. There's been some weird stuff going, I think maybe there's an electrical storm or something. Something's been messing with the electronics around here. Maybe, I don't know. That's what Mike Ames was telling me over at his ranch. He said that his whole generator died, and he said that it was electrical storms that took it out. I didn't see any electrical storms, though. I brought him a new fuel tank, so he's working just fine over there, but I don't...
Somehow I don't think it's electrical storms, considering, and I point outside to the actual literal desert.
Yes. Huh.
Hey, Rich, are you joining us for breakfast? I can cook you up another crunchy scramble.
Oh, please don't. Let me handle the eggs from now on, please.
I wouldn't mind some eggs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some eggs.
I think at that point...
All right, I'll just make enough plates for everybody in the...
I think at that point, Timmy comes back in going, eggs, 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 I forgot!
Yes.
Eggs!
So... It's just a little bit of a morning chat amongst the eggs with everybody in the trailer park. You guys don't always communicate with each other. You're all kind of doing your own thing a lot of the time.
Well, when we don't all have our devices in front of our faces, I guess we've got no choice but to communicate with each other.
I suppose so, yes.
My PlayStation works.
Yeah. And Uli mentions... I think the battery is dead in my car. Maybe one of you could give me a jump, but there's, it's not turning over at all. Nothing's happening on it.
Yeah, all right, I could give you a jump.
Yeah. All right.
This feels like a macho display to me. I've got a skill. Macho displays.
To show that your car works and his doesn't?
Yeah, I can hook up car stuff and make it do car stuff.
You know what? That is what I will give you that. Sure.
Okay, knock him out, bro.
Yeah, you focus on the eggs. I'll get the cars going.
So you guys have a much older car. You got a 69 Cadillac convertible. A very cool car, but also much older.
Much older.
Yes. But you keep it in pretty good condition. And you're going to bring it over and try to jump Uli's car. Let's have you make a roll for your, what was it called? Macho display?
Yep.
Yeah. Have
Uh,
you make a macho display roll.
Timmy's asking you details of what you're doing the whole time. And how does that work? And what are you doing now? And what's that?
I rolled a 54, which is over my skill, but under my body.
Okay. So you don't necessarily do it very cool. This is not a thing where we have too much difficulty. I think you have a little bit of trouble figuring out where you're supposed to hook the actual cables to his car.
All right, so you hook this one into the black, and then you hook that to the black, or is it red?
You don't do it wrong. Like, to be clear, you don't do it wrong. If you're to hook them up in the wrong way, like, things might explode or something.
Yeah.
But you spend way more time looking at it than you probably should, try to make sure that you do it right, which is not great.
But what if you put it there? What happens if you do that?
Oh, everything goes terribly.
Timmy probably not helping.
Here, hold this flashlight. No batteries in it.
Okay. Hey, your flashlight doesn't work.
That's okay, I'll get it anyway.
You are able to start your car, but it doesn't seem to be doing the trick. Uli had actually thrown you his key to see if it could start getting his car going, but no, nothing doing.
All right, so I come back to the trailer. All right, good news is our car is working. Bad news is no success on the Uli front.
I tried my hardest, Uli.
All sorts of weirdness going down today.
I'm sure you did, little one. My accent is going to go all over the place as this continues.
As long as it doesn't go Australian.
Yes. Well, we will need something to fix my car, I suppose.
Well.
And Rebecca says, yeah, I really need the internet. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but that's how I make money. I need to connect to the internet. And you're all sort of looking around trying to figure out what to do. Many people are looking over at Rich, because technically it is his place, but
Yeah.
he's looking a little bit like, I don't really know. I guess I could head over to Hellmouth. Yeah, my truck, my truck, it's mostly hauling stuff these days. It gets kind of gallons to the mile instead of miles to the gallon, but I could
Oh, I get it.
yeah. He's got the shittiest pickup truck. It's a 1947 Ford pickup truck. It is so old. It has been salvaged. It has been repaired many times, and it's getting worse every time it is repaired.
Maybe Uli was a Nazi. This guy's truck definitely was.
Yes.
Yeah, I could go over there, but it'll take some time. Unless maybe one of you guys could go over to Hellmouth?
Well,
Mom, you could use the internet at the library.
and I've got a...
Not to interrupt too much here, there is not a library in
Okay,
Hellmouth.
never mind.
Hellmouth is several buildings that are no longer occupied, a handful that have burned down,
Oof.
one radio station with one guy living in it to make sure that the button keeps getting pressed to make sure it works.
His name is Desmond.
That explains why I'm not going to school anymore.
Yes. And one general store / gas station / tourist trap.
I take it back. Mom, libraries aren't real?
I'm not sure that's... Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my Cadillac's still running. I can head over to town and see if anybody else is having this problem.
Yeah, maybe you could go talk to the Thompsons over there. I mean, I'll come with you if you want. Or I could try to, start fiddling around with the stuff over here, see if I could get anything working. I don't really know.
Hey, Mom, can I go? Mom, can I go? Can I go with Kenny and Uncle Kevin? Please?
Yeah.
Thanks!
Yeah, and she sort of looks apologetic over at you guys. Could you...
Don't worry, it's fine.
That's no problem. We know you need a break once in a while.
We'll make sure the little guy stays safe and doesn't do anything monumentally stupid.
And I won't let him use my guns. I wink at Timmy.
Ha!
Oh my god.
Thankfully, Rebecca had already walked away a little bit and did not hear you say that. Because if she had, she would absolutely not let him go with you.
Timmy's already gotten to fire a gun 3 times. It was the coolest thing ever.
And he only gave himself huge bruises all 3 of those times.
I just fell down, Mom.
We made sure he was wearing earphones, right? Just headphones, something to protect his ears.
He
No?
had an earbud in. I think
Okay.
that was it.
Just covering his
Oh my
ears.
God.
He was listening to some of that Minecraft stuff.
Would you mind if I came with you? Maybe I could find parts for my thing. I want to talk to the Thompsons.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got room for shit. I could probably take all 6 of us in my car if I had to. So yeah, 4's no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you could fit everybody into the car if you needed to. So
Plus, I'm little.
what?
I'm little. There's space.
You are little.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Well,
I'm
that's good.
saying it. Timmy is saying that to Kenny and Uli.
Now the issue is that Sparky would take up some of the space that you would sit in, but it'll balance out.
Yeah, because Sparky's
Do you
definitely
want to
coming.
try to bring Sparky with you to New Helmet?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless one of the adults tell me not to.
Okay. Gotcha.
Come on, Sparky.
Like I give a shit about my car's interior. It's a convertible.
Yes.
Come on, Sparky. Get in.
Sparky follows you. He's a little confused at first, but he's just excited to go in a car. It is a convertible, so you're gonna have to be careful with him. But
I hold him the whole time.
okay, got it. So who's all going then? Uli's going. Are both the Kerr boys going?
Yep, sounds like it.
Good. You should have split up, boys, for the sake of the show.
I was thinking it'd be great to try and push Kenny and Rebecca together. And then I was like, oh, wait, don't split the party. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yes. So the drive to, they call it, most of you guys call it Helmuth, but technically it is called New Hellmouth, is the name of the little town there. That was, again, built up in, originally in the 40s, or maybe the 50s. Honestly, nobody really knows anymore. But there was some uranium speculation going on. It might even been the 60s. And they started building up to build up a town to support all of that. And then, like I said, when the uranium turned out to be a bust, the whole town got abandoned. Slowly people left. But at this point, there's no one there.
Hey, Timmy, you know what happened to Old Helmuth?
No.
Bear ate it.
What's that mean?
A bear ate it.
How did a bear eat a town?
Well, it was real hungry.
Oh, that makes sense. But the town's so much bigger than the bear. How come no one fought? How come no one had any guns to shoot the bear?
Oh, well, if I'd been around there.
How come no one ran it over with the car?
Uli sort of looks down and smiles and says, "The most dangerous bear is desert bear. Desert bears are extremely dangerous."
Oh, yeah, you see one of those, you start running.
I can confirm that.
Timmy's eyes just get really big.
Yeah, Kenny says it. He's a smart guy.
I don't want to see a desert bear. And I hold Sparky a little tighter.
Oh, God.
We're fucking with this kid so much.
This kid who specifically is terrified of large animals.
Yeah, that is written on Timmy's sheet.
Oh, God. Okay, now I actually feel like an asshole.
Yeah. New Hellmouth is located about 12 miles away from Rancho Miraggio, and there are, as I said, 2 buildings left inhabited. Well, they were inhabited. As you pull up, the first thing you see is the blood.
No.
Oh.
I'm just a little guy. I can't see this.
Buddy, you are going to be having an extremely bad day. As you pull up, there are 2 places that are still going. As you know, there's the Thompson store and the radio station. Frank Thompson's body lies head down along the steps to the front porch of the store. That's the first thing you see.
Shit.
His body seemingly torn apart.
I think that's the only thing Timmy sees. I think he immediately hides his head, in Sparky. He's already hugging Sparky, and he just hides his head in it and him.
It is time to deal with the madness meter.
Is
for
it?
your various traumas. So you have, if you look, you have a little thing that says violence, and it should say hardened and failed. If you are hardened to violence, that means signs of violence aren't going to bother you too much. If you have failed things in violence, that means you saw something horrible and that started to mess you up. If you end up with 5 failed violence checks, it's bad. The madness will start showing up.
All right.
Ooh.
So, what you're going to be dealing with at the moment is what level of violence is this? It's bad. This is probably a level... This is a level 4 violence strain. So I need you to look at your madness meters. I don't think any of you are hardened 4. If you have hardened
3.
Yes. So hardened 3 means you've seen a lot of violence. And if this was like a little lower key, you would be fine. But this is maybe a little too much for you. This looks like he, died painfully, screaming. Or something.
So we're all fucked up by this.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is bad. All of you are going to be bad by this. So what I need you to do is just make a mind check for me. A straight mind check.
All right, let's see if I can repress this.
I
I got a 30.
What is your mind?
got
70.
Okay.
Was my repression successful?
You are successful.
Yes.
You are going to gain a notch of hardenedness to violence.
I've rolled a 77.
I don't think that's a success, is it?
No.
All right. If you fail, I need you to mark a failed notch in your madness meter. And I also need you to either panic, be paralyzed, or go into a frenzy.
Panic.
Panic. Okay.
What'd you roll, Kenny?
Yeah. Let's go over to Kenny first. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 59.
What's your mind?
50.
Oof.
Oh, okay. So
I'm infuriated.
Okay. So mark a failed thing in violence. And I need you to tell me, what do you do? Do you panic? Are you paralyzed? Or are you in a frenzy?
I'm going to say paralyzed.
All right. So you are sort of in a deer in the headlights thing going on.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, how about you, Kevin? What are you doing?
Holy shit, Timmy, get down, get down. Get your dog down, too.
I do.
Kenny, I was just fooling around with that desert bear stuff. Do you think one of them came through here?
Christ, that is the worst thing to say.
You think it was a desert bear?
Timmy, get down.
I'm down. Sparky, come on.
Sparky is barking.
Sparky, quiet. Sparky, you gotta be quiet. We don't want the desert bears to see us.
Uli pops out of the car and runs towards the store. Yelling, "Hello! Hello! Is everybody okay?"
Uli, what are you doing? You're gonna get the bear here.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Uli disappears inside.
Uli's the only one.
Yes.
Following the plot. We're all too little scared.
And you know what? I think Sparky is gonna run after him.
Oh no, Sparky! I run after Sparky. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not letting my dog leave. I'm not that. I'm scared, but it might not have been bears, so I'm not that scared. Sparky, no!
All right. You run inside. Uli is looking around. This whole place looks like it's been through a war zone. This store was always a little bit weird. These guys were some sort of weird mystical Christianity sort of things. Decent enough folks, but hanging all sorts of symbols on the walls, and they would pray some particularly odd prayers. But all of that stuff has been smashed. The various, tourist trap stuff, and also just the detergent and all of the things are laying around. You see that the kitchen is a mess from what must have been a titanic struggle. This is what Uli has gone back to because he thought he saw something in there. Denise, the mother of the clan, is lying over the sink, twisted in some sort of impossible position.
Ugh.
She put up a terrific fight, but whatever happened, she's dead too.
Oh no.
You also see a blood trail out the back door. Uli has sort of leaned down and is pointlessly checking her vital signs.
What the fuck, Uli?
Yeah, she is twisted. Hey, I just gotta roll something real quick.
No big deal.
Yeah, don't worry, there's nothing still here.
Well, that's
Hey, Kenny. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen. Yeah, your sixth sense says that something bad's about to happen. Anyway,
Okay, does that snap me out of my paralysis?
maybe in a moment.
supposed to climb trees, but we're in the desert. Where do we find a tree?
You hear what probably snaps you out of it is the dog barking and barking and barking.
Did Sparky stop with Uli, or did he keep going?
He ran. He was following Uli inside the building. Uli is actually now going downstairs because he sees some blood near the basement. And he's going down to the basement, and Sparky's going down there with him.
Uli,
Yeah.
I don't think, Mr. Uli, please, I don't think we should go down there. And I'm like trying to like grab Sparky's like collar so that Sparky doesn't go down there.
So you're sort of in the back room near the stairs, and he says, "No, I understand, child, but we need to make sure that everyone is safe." Okay.
They're not safe, Mr. Uli.
I need you to make an unnatural check for me. That is another madness, because you're about to see something very unnatural happen.
Beautiful. Glad to see it. All right. How do we do this? I already forgot.
Just make a mind check.
Mind check.
You are not going to be hardened enough against this,
I'm hardened
child. 1.
So do I get anything? I'm sorry. I was like, I don't have
All
any
it means is that if you saw a level 1 unnatural occurrence, you would be like, huh, that's fucking weird.
Okay.
And you would move on with your life.
Okay.
What you're about to see is not that.
Yeah.
It is going to be a level 5.
Oh, no. I rolled an 81.
Okay.
But if it's a
Well, that's
dinosaur,
not
you can
great.
flip it, right?
This is...
I don't think I was rolling dinosaurs in TV.
If Kenny was making a roll about dinosaurs, well, no, that's not even his obsession skill.
No.
And also, this is not a dinosaur related. Well,
yeah.
something...
What do you mean, well?
Something comes out of the darkness. There's at the bottom of the stairs, you see a swinging light on a chain, a bare bulb. There's 2 bodies down there as well. But emerging from the darkness is, Jesus Christ, they were right. It must be a desert bear.
No! Timmy screams, and it's like a shrill scream of a child. That
In a moment, the desert bear, which is all teeth and claws and fur and nightmares, rips Uli in half.
Ah!
Oh no.
Timmy screams the shrill scream of a child, which I cannot do
Yes.
at 35 years old.
Put my toddler in here.
Yes. Just get your toddler to scream, add that later. I grab Sparky and runs away.
Yes. As you start running away, Kenneth is coming, right?
The mom
God.
bear.
Yeah.
The moment my sixth sense of danger went off,
Yeah.
my priority is now getting my brother and getting the child and getting the fuck out.
What about Uli?
I assume I see his corpse.
Well, actually, as you run in, what you see is a blood-soaked Timothy and a blood-soaked dog.
Screaming.
Yeah, I can put the rest together.
Screaming
Yes.
and running.
Okay, back to the car, back to the car, back to the car!
Yeah.
Bear, it's a bear! It's the desert bear! It's the desert bear!
Dimmy, calm down. It's fine. We just gotta find a tree and climb it.
There's no trees, man. The desert.
We're in the desert!
I know. I had this same problem earlier.
Your panic turns you into an asshole. All right.
No, he's just always like that.
Okay. So you're gonna try to run out of the store then?
I am.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make a check to run.
Oh, I would just pick Timmy up. He's a
I'm
10-year-old.
I thought you were still in the car, or did you follow your brother?
I would definitely follow my brother.
Okay.
That's my whole deal.
I'm running, but I'm also like trying to like grab Sparky and like who's bigger than me? I can't carry my dog.
I need you all to make athletics checks.
Thankfully, I can carry the dog, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I was so close.
That is a success. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not that far from my general athletics score of 15%.
Yeah, that's not bad.
My general athletics is 25, and I rolled a 27. I just
okay.
barely beefed it. I mean, I didn't beef it, but, I just barely didn't get the perfect thing.
By the way, a reminder, if anything here might trigger one of your passions, you are able to use it once per session. You have things that make you angry, things that make you afraid, and things that make you a better person, called your noble stimulus. If you would ever like to use a reroll, you could use your passions for that once per session. But I don't know if you want to use that or not.
I rolled an 86, so I'm fucked either way.
Yeah, you can re-roll if you would like. But...
Oh.
A 27 is still a success for me, right?
Sorry, Timmy, what was that?
I was just confirming. Mine's still a success, right? Because this is 27, which is still under my body.
Yes, you are going to trip and twist your ankle as you were making it towards the car. You make it. By the way, in this system, I track all damage that is dealt to you. You do not get a specific HP meter. So you will find out how you're doing as things happen to you.
Beautiful.
Joy.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like Timmy and Kenneth are going to be doing just fine. How about you, Kevin?
And Kenny grabbed the dog?
Kenny said he grabbed the dog, right?
I grabbed the dog.
Yeah.
Kevin tried to grab Timmy and tripped them both up.
Perfect.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
All right. Kevin, I think you're probably going headfirst into a shelf full of coffee cans.
Perfect.
Oh, wait. Since I failed my unnatural roll, I have one failed in that now?
Yes. I assumed, by the way, that you were panicking and fleeing was the thing you were doing to that. Yeah, so.
You are correct. That is what happened.
Kevin, you are on the ground.
Thunk.
What do you do after you hit the ground?
Try to get up.
You get up?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless the coffee cans knocked me unconscious.
No, they didn't knock you unconscious, but you are lagging very much behind the other two.
I think Kevin is the type to have a gun in his waistband at all times, so I'm going to pull that out while I'm running.
Okay, got it.
So is Kenny. So we're both...
You guys are strapped.
Look, if that thing is getting close to my brother, you bet your ass I'm pumping it full of lead.
For the record, Uli also had a pistol with him.
Only I weren't terrified out of my mind. I could have grabbed it.
Yes.
10-year-old with a gun.
Okay. You make it out to the car. Nothing has emerged from the store yet.
Timmy's just freaking out to Kenny in the car while we wait on Kevin. And the bear, and he killed, and the lady, Mrs. Tom, she was, and just freaking out like crazy.
Kenneth, do you think you would go back in for your brother, or would you stay out here with the kid?
No, I'd double back for my brother.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd be like, Timmy, stay right here. I'll be right back.
No, but you're gonna get eaten by the bear! You're gonna get eaten by the bear!
Fuck no, I'm not. Nobody else is getting eaten today.
That's what Uli thought! He thought he was gonna check on other people, and then he got eaten by a bear! He got ripped in half! I didn't even know bears could rip people in half!
And I'm not gonna let that shit happen to my brother. So stay right here, and I will be right back.
Does the convertible have, a top that you can put?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
It's done its last conversion.
Which is not to say the desert bear got it. It's to say it is fallen off over the,
It's just an older car, yeah.
I was gonna have Timmy try to put the top up, if that was an option.
Hey, Timmy, make a notice roll for me.
Oh, no.
Hey, you're good at that. That's your signature skill.
I am good at that. But, I rolled a 93, so I think I'm going to signature skill it and make it a 39.
All right.
What am I noticing?
Nothing.
Oh, great.
No, things are fine. No, you're good.
That's good.
You hear you hear the sounds of some movement near the car, but you realize that that's just the wind blowing some stuff. It's not actually a desert bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to get not under the seats, but in the floorboard of the back seat.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Timothy was about to notice that the place I keep my other gun is in the glove box.
If you would like, he can find that. I don't know if that's a good decision or a bad decision, but if you would like
Terrible
to find a
decision,
gun, you
if
can.
you ask me. But
No, I don't think he's looking for that. He would know that the roof isn't existent on this car. I was gonna say if it were, then he was gonna try and get it to close, even though it's probably like a cloth roof, just like, you know, that 10-year-old like sense of security, like hiding under the blankets. But it doesn't work, so he's not doing that, and so he's just like huddling with Sparky in the floorboard.
Okay. Kevin.
that's us.
You are both inside the store. As you've gone inside, you can see back into the kitchen and see the horrible sight there. The body, the blood stain that seems to have clawed out, the footsteps of you running out, all that blood. Before I tell you what you see, make some notice checks for me.
I am okay at that.
You'll never know if you want to fail him or succeed at him.
I rolled a 30, exactly. Which
is that a success? I don't know what you're...
under my skill.
Okay.
I rolled a 7. So.
Okay. You don't hear anything. I mean, you hear a little bit of a wind blowing a wind chime outside, but there's no sounds of anything moving in here.
It is grab my brother and glow o'clock.
Okay.
Kenny, where did he go? He was running from something. Where'd it go?
I don't know. But we gotta get back to the trailer park, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to even know where Uli is?
I assumed he was dead the moment he went in here.
Timothy told me he got torn in half. I'll take the kid's word for it. I have no desire to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That old man was my friend.
Okay. Well, then I guess you go back to your car.
Kevin dives into the back in what might be a practice maneuver.
Of course it was.
Kicks Timmy because he's on the floorboard instead of the seat.
And we book it.
Hey Paul, would you say that you are haunted by nightmares of the things that have happened on the Crow's Codex?
I occasionally have some difficult dreams that come up. Most of those are associated with the most recent story.
Anything in particular with most recent story that's really haunted you?
The time where there were more mouths than we expected, or more eyes than we expected, or more eyes in mouths than we expected. It's hard to narrow it down.
Was it the fish with human teeth?
It's definitely up there.
If any of these things sound horrible to you, you can find them and more on the Crow's Codex, now part of the Imaginary Broadcast Network. It's as real as you want it to be.
Wait, Uli was driving.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, right. Sorry, I panicked a little there.
Okay,
Ken,
deep breaths.
Make a driving... well, are you trying to floor it out of here, or are you trying to drive safely out of here?
No, I'm fucking flooring it.
All right, I'll need you to make a driving check for me then.
I just realized that Timmy has driving.
Okay, that is funny.
Yeah.
You play Twisted Metal.
Yeah. It's all those video games.
I gotta...
Wow, kidding, Kevin.
I scored my exact driving percent. I got a 15.
Nice.
Okay. You floor it out of there, making your way, I guess, back to Rancho Miraggio? I mean...
Yeah, that's the priority.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you floor it back there. About a mile out, you hear the terrible sound of a tire going flat.
No.
We still got the spare in the back.
We should.
All right.
How far are we from the park?
Yay far as the crow flies.
About a 6-mile walk.
Oh, fuck. You can't do that in the desert.
Well, the sun has started going down.
Well, I'm sure that will make our predicament much better.
This took us all day.
I guess the sun hasn't started going down yet. Yeah, it hasn't started.
We started with
You're
breakfast.
Right. Yeah. Well, and you had sort of a leisurely breakfast before anybody decided to. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. We took 6 hours for breakfast.
Yeah.
I just had to keep trying at those eggs.
But yeah, would manual labor be an appropriate skill for changing a car tire? Because fixing cars is one of the things that
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
It's
all
your
right.
spare. You're not going to get too far on it, but it'll get you to the trailer park, hopefully.
Yeah.
I will assist, which I'm sure is a thing in this system, right? He gets advantage or something?
You don't have to. I didn't succeed for my actual manual labor skill, but I did get 1 under my maximum body dice, which is almost as good.
Can I get out of the car and look at the tire?
Yeah.
I want to see, like, if a bear scratched this tire.
Oh, it's been slashed.
Oh,
What?
no.
How?
I don't even
What?
have to roll for it.
Oh no, this looks like a claw mark on this tire.
How?
Desert bears, Kenny.
We've been traveling at
Kenny?
we've been traveling at 85 miles per hour.
Desert bears
We
are
were
an
all-
unknown quantity. Who knows how fast they can travel?
You all, every one of us, was looking out this car. We have complete 360-degree vision.
I was looking down at Sparky.
To be fair, if you hit sort of a nasty rock or something as you're driving, it might look like claw marks. This might be an issue of paranoia setting in here.
Probably just a rock.
Yeah.
Probably just a rock.
Okay. I will say that you're able to get it on, but also your spare has seen better days. You're
Yeah,
probably going to be
tracks.
able to get to the trailer park, and then you're going to need new tires.
We can probably find a set.
Yeah.
It's a claw. Something clawed it.
So we roll back into town. Well, Rich, no internet in town either.
Also,
at least 2 of you are covered in blood, a dog and a child,
Yeah.
and 1 person's missing.
I run to my
I
mom.
dope slap my brother. I slap my brother upside the head. So, to give a more accurate recreation of what happened, everyone in town was dead. We were attacked by a monster, and Uli got torn in half. So I'm having a great day. How about you guys?
Rich is the only one who's out here.
I ran.
You run to your mom
Yeah.
over. She's in the trailer.
Yeah, I run into the trailer with the dog
Yes.
covered in blood.
We'll deal with that in a second. She's going to have her own issues.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is she gonna have her own issues about her child coming in running with covered in blood?
Yes.
And the dog getting blood all over the place.
Slow down. What? This is Rich, of course. Uli was
Man.
ripped in half? You saw him get ripped in half? By what?
I don't know. But whatever it is, it wasn't fucking natural.
No, it was
It was
much.
a desert bear.
It was much worse. The adults didn't see him get ripped in half. The small child did.
The person who, saw the actual thing and got covered in Uli's blood was Timothy, so I'm sure his mom's doing great right now. Sure, he's doing great right now. I'm doing great right now.
No. Uli, no. What are you fucking talking about? Uli's dead? The kid saw
Uli?
Uli die?
You saw how Timothy was covered in blood? Would you like to know how he got covered in blood?
This is
Here's a
not
hint.
the time for your fucking pranks, okay?
Why would I joke about this, okay, man? Everyone is dead. Everything is out. My car is getting fucked up. The tire went out, so that's great. And we're stranded in the middle of a goddamn desert right now with something in town.
Desert full of desert bears.
Shut up!
Did you figure out why the internet's not working?
Why the fuck do you think, man?
Well, I don't know. I want to get in touch with people. The phones aren't working either.
Everyone was dead, okay? There is no one to get in touch with in Hellmouth. Fuck, why did I move to a town named that?
Oh, it seems like a real bad choice now that we think of it.
I mean, I think you came here because nobody would want to come to a place called Hellmouth and you were trying to hide.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
okay.
With
Okay.
all those banks we didn't rob.
Okay. So it sounds like we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting to.
Fuck. Okay. Well, Uli's car doesn't work. Also, I think he has the key. Fuck.
Which, we're not getting back.
Oh, he had the nice car, too.
Does anybody else have a car?
Rebecca has a car.
Okay, oh god. Okay,
And I
we're gonna have
got
to
my
talk to her.
truck.
Between all of that, we should be able to get one working vehicle together, right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in the trailer with Rebecca.
Then pretty much that.
Everyone's
dead.
my
Oh my god, ripped in half. There's a bear. There's a bear. It ate everybody. And
she is checking you everywhere for wounds, is what she's doing. She's trying to make, are you okay, sweetie? Sweetie, are you okay? Did they hurt you? Did they hurt you?
No, the bear didn't get me. It killed Wooly. It ripped him in half.
What? Ripped? What are you talking about?
A desert bear ripped Wooly in half.
I need you to make a notice check.
All right, let's do this.
Oh god, I hate it when you say that.
Yeah, I'm so stressed out about it.
That sounds like a good roll, right?
I got 0, 0, 0.
Oh,
That's 100, right?
you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Can I flip it? Because
You can't flip
to be
100.
a 0.
No, that's not how that works.
I know. Don't like this.
No, it's fine. Nothing's watching you. Don't worry about it. Nothing's following you in particular. It's cool. It's
That's
chill.
what you said about it when we succeeded at our notice checks too.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. Whatever.
I believe him.
I don't know if we need to play out the whole scene here, but your mother is, you're not going to be able to communicate much information to her, but she is mostly just like holding you. She's getting blood all over herself now.
I don't want to live in the desert anymore. There's bears. I want to go back to New York. And so on.
A little bit of time passes. She's trying to console you.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, I assume the other two are going to come over. The other three are going to be coming over to Rebecca.
Yeah, Kevin wants to make sure
I assume
Timmy's
that
okay.
we step in
Yeah.
and attempt to explain it as best we can.
Yeah. We don't need to play through all that. We can explain it. Rebecca is flabbergasted by all of this.
You just hid in the car?
Yeah, do you include that part about you guys hid the car while her 10-year-old son ran inside and saw a man ripped in half?
Hey, I stepped out, okay? I did step out. I did not hide in the car.
Eventually.
I told Timmy to stay down as soon as I saw that it was clearly a desert bear.
You're telling me you let my son go into a place where there is some sort of creature, a murderer, something, and you stayed outside?
The fuck I didn't. I went after that kid as soon as I could.
Oh, as soon as you could.
Rebecca, I understand what you...
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't understand.
Think I don't know what it's like to raise someone? I'm sorry. This is not productive.
Kevin is now playing video games with the 10-year-old.
You know what? Actually, is that your attempt to try to get him to play video games to help him calm down? I don't know if Timmy's down for video games. That's a Timmy question, I guess.
Oh, I just like the idea that Kenny is like, you think I don't know what it's like to raise someone? Meanwhile, these two are playing video games behind him.
Yes.
I think after his mom calmed it down, and I'm assuming Kevin's cajoling him into it.
Yeah.
I think he would, but maybe something safe like Spyro instead of Twisted Metal.
You've given me a controller and told me I'm playing.
There are bear enemies in Spyro. Damn. All right. I was just trying to think of a safe game. I'm like, oh, you're just a cute little dragon flying around. That's safe.
Yeah, it feels safe, and then you see a bear.
Yeah.
Rich sort of says, look, could we borrow the keys to your car? We need to get the hell out of this place. Yeah, sure, whatever. And she throws them at Rich and then goes back to talking to Kenneth. And Rich goes outside. Look.
Rich is going to abandon us all here.
This is my son. He is my world. I don't think you understand that. I appreciate everything you do, but not like this, okay? He was covered in blood.
Yeah, he was.
I sure hope you got a
And-
shower in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think about maybe an hour has passed.
Yeah.
So.
Dog's
time is
clean.
passing.
Dog's clean.
Yeah.
Timmy's clean.
And if our positions were reversed, I'd probably be right where you are. So, yeah, I think right now we should all stick together.
I need you to make some sort of roll to charm her.
Okay?
A charm roll, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
literally have the skill charm, so.
I do have the skill charm, so.
That's one of the skills that everybody gets.
Okay, I got a 54, but I think I'd like to use my, like, because that still works, but I'd like it to work really well.
Okay.
So I'd like to use my noble stimulus of people on the down and out, which she definitely is.
Yes.
So, like, I am extremely sympathetic with her. I'd like to swap that into being a 45, which is my exact charm score.
All right.
Nice.
You really win her over.
You're really gonna bang my mom tonight.
Kevin and Timothy, high five.
The adrenaline and all of this, like, if you all make it through this.
No. It's too real now. It's funny when it was a joke.
Uh,
I hate you. You're not my real dad. He's had a big day.
Hey, Timmy, you know what happened to your real dad?
Kevin, don't you dare.
What happened on my real dad? Is he okay?
Buried him?
Your real dad is fine. Your real dad is fine somewhere. Okay?
He's with the purple-haired lady, right?
With a purple-haired lady?
Rebecca's like, it's complicated. Don't.
She pees a lot.
Okay. Cool.
And
Anyway.
and Rebecca takes a moment and says, "Do you think were you able to talk to anybody? Were you able to speak to the outside world at all?"
Mom, they were all
Man,
dead.
once we saw, as far as I could tell, everyone in town was dead. And once that was established, and the monster thing was established, our only priority was getting the fuck out.
Mr. Thompson's head was smashed and Mr. niece was twisted around backwards. And then there were two more dead bodies in the basement. And then Oli was ripped in half.
It was probably the kids.
Okay, it's all right, Timothy.
He does not specify. He just says.
Yeah. Rebecca is wondering a little bit if Chet is still alive out there somewhere. Her stupid ex-husband. She goes outside to go see how the car is.
That motherfucker drove off without us.
In their car.
Yeah.
He did not.
Okay.
He did not drive off without. She's planning to go in there and, like, take some stuff out of the car to make room for everybody and, like, put in supplies and stuff.
I feel like everybody should always be like at least paired up right now.
Buddy system.
So I'm gonna go with her.
You see that Rich is sitting behind the car and is like trying to like hit the dashboard as he continues to turn the key over and over again. And no sound is coming out.
Oh, what the hell? Your car was working like yesterday, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It is it's a 96 Pontiac and it is no longer working. No, it was working just the other day. It was working just fine. What the hell? We can't.
Can I pop open the hood and use my manual labor skill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rolled a 28, which is below manual labor. No, it's slightly above manual labor, but I'll take it.
Everything mechanical checks out as operational. That you don't see any parts that seem to be missing or anything damaged or broken off or anything. But just turning the keys, the engine should turn over, and it doesn't.
Fucking hell. Okay, that's bad.
I guess we got the truck, but that's not going to get us too far.
No.
We'd need extra gas.
We need
Something.
extra gas. My car still works. It's just the tires that are a problem. The way I figure it, we take the tires from... We take the best tires we can get from the truck and from your car. We put them on my convertible, and we get the fuck out. Hey, I have a skill for this, actually.
Okay.
Because I have the planning skill. Yeah, planning didn't work, so you don't have to do anything, Dan.
Okay.
If that had succeeded, you would tell me what would go wrong in the middle of that. But, I guess it's fine.
The issue is none of the tires are going to match up just right.
Damn it.
Yes. Unfortunately.
I was pretty sure that's how cars worked, but...
Yes.
In my defense, I'm an idiot.
Yes. Yeah, they're not the right size tires.
Aren't we all?
Fuck.
Boy.
If we could If we could get gas, if we could put like a gas tank in the back of the pickup, that might be able to get us to Tucson.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. I'd, you got a gas tank? Like a big old fuel tank?
Jerry can?
We've got cans, and we can siphon it off of the cars that we're not using.
Yeah. By the way, are you inside? Are the two kids, I guess we could call them, inside playing video games still?
Oh, I feel like after the bear enemies in Spyro, maybe we switch to a movie.
Oh, you're watching a movie? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love the Notebook. Nothing scary in there.
Kevin, I need you to make a observation check. I'm sorry. What is it called?
Notice.
Notice. Yeah.
Notice?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
6. Just a flat 6.
I'm so stressed out.
I know, right? It's fun. I love a good pause. You see that Timmy is not really watching the movie because, of course not.
Video games were a much better idea. More engaged.
But you notice that the eyes, his eyes have rolled back into his head. Like he seems to maybe, there's something weird going on with the kid.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Timmy, pay attention. This is classic.
Okay. What was that? Oh, fuck. I understood what you just said. Okay, that's just happening. We're going to go back out to the plans going on outside.
What? No. Why?
No.
I want to come back.
Something bad has happened. Anyway.
Yeah. The last big fuel can I brought, we have a big old tank. I dropped it off at the Ames Ranch. We might be able to get it. The truck might be able to get that far with the stuff it has inside of it. If we siphon everything out of all the other cars.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet right now.
Okay.
It's... What the hell is going on here? I don't want to stop and think about it because it's insane, but what the fuck is going on right now?
All right. And then we hear the sounds of clatter and commotion coming from inside the trailer.
Oh, Christ.
Going back into the trailer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, Dan?
am I doing?
Did you go asleep?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to phrase this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's never great. Never great when your GM says that.
Mm-hmm.
It's here, Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
It's here.
Mm-hmm. The thing from my dream.
This thing from your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
The desert bear. You didn't know that's what you had been dreaming about, but it must have been.
All right. I scream and freak out and try to get away from it. Well, I assume that like Kevin and I are like sitting on the couch.
Yes.
I scream and I go, ah! It's here! The bear!
Kevin, you look up, and for a moment, it almost does look like a monster is coming out of the television. But then you realize that it's Sparky. Sparky was actually sitting like right by the TV. And you didn't even notice because he was like low to the ground. But he's grown. He's gotten bigger. He's changing. There's things growing out of him. Teeth, arms, claws.
Sparky? Timmy, what's wrong with your dog?
Timmy's still out of it.
Yeah, Timmy is seeing like horrible visions.
The bear! The desert bear's here!
That might be what you're saying, saying in your mind. You hear Timmy saying the words ascension.
Ascension. Ascension. Ascension. Ascension. Ascension. Ascension.
What do you do?
Ascension.
I'm gonna shout for the people outside. Hey guys, there's. I'm just gonna try and grab Timmy and run out the door.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Because the creature is going to come after you. I want you to make a dodge roll for me.
It's a 29, which is close but below my dodge.
It's below your dodge. Okay. Then you're fine. You are going to dodge as this thing sort of jumps at you. You notice that it specifically is not jumping at Timmy, but it is definitely jumping at you. And you grab Timmy and run outside, I suppose.
Okay, so there's the desert bear. It's in there, and we gotta go.
What?
Desert bear,
What?
going now.
Okay, time to go.
Wait,
Wait, where's the dog?
Yeah, where's the dog?
As the trailer rattles behind me. Going. We need to be going.
Ascension.
Yeah.
Ascension. Ascension.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with Timothy?
All right.
It's fine,
We
you
gotta
just-
get to the fucking truck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what? Yep, you're right. No time to question this.
Rebecca is now cradling her child as she takes it away as you all run towards the truck. Any plans of like bringing supplies or anything are sort of thrown out the window.
Didn't she already have stuff? Like, hadn't they just brought a load of supplies out?
She was planning to empty the car to put supplies into it, but also it doesn't even matter because that's not the one they're going to be using. They're going to have to run a little ways to the shitty pickup truck.
Which is
That hopefully
Rich's,
works.
right?
Yeah, it's Rich's pickup truck. Yeah, we also never checked to see if it worked.
Oh boy.
Everything is going to be fine.
All right. What is every person doing? Tell me what you do. Rebecca and
Ascension.
Rich are running towards
Ascension.
the truck.
Ascension.
I want you to make a mind check to see if you can snap out of what's going on as you hear your mother's voice
All right.
trying to tell you to wake up.
Ooh. All right. So that's an 86. But can I use my noble stimulus because it's girls and my mom's a girl, and turn that into 68?
Your mom is a girl.
it's-
That is true.
It's not
Whoa.
like I'm attracted to girls. It seems silly, but that old-fashioned thing about helping out girls in distress really seems like an okay idea to you. And my mom is definitely a girl and in distress.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
stressed.
That's good. We should have clarified that. I knew what it said, so I was like, oh yeah, girls, that makes sense. But I'm realizing not everybody else knew what that meant.
Yeah. Okay,
All
so
right,
I've
yeah.
used my noble stimulus, so I don't get to use it again, right?
No, you cannot.
So far, both of the stimulus usages have been noble and on Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
She's quite a distressed damsel.
So I got 68 and my mind is 70.
Okay. You are going to come to. However, you see things as you are waking up.
Oh no.
You see the heavens are full. The stratosphere has been filled.
Oh my god.
333. 333. The ending will lead to a new beginning.
Oh, fuck me. It's the rapture.
It's the rapture.
The Velociraptor?
And you wake up, and
Yeah.
while that is in your mind, you sort of come to, and your mom is crying and running as the creature is having trouble getting out of the trailer, but seems to have done it now. It's growing larger and larger.
Kenny would be firing away at it as it's struggling through the door.
Okay, that probably makes sense. I will note, when Timmy wakes up, you see maybe something change in this creature. Not quite sure what, but it looks slightly, it shakes its body as if something has changed. But I want you to make a firearms roll to shoot this thing.
It's a 47.
All right. So that would normally be, wait, what is your firearms skill?
40.
Okay, so that's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a miss. You are shooting at this thing, but well, the thing is, maybe you don't fully miss, but it seems to be like a particularly tough hide that you are shooting at, and nothing seems to be slowing it down.
Well, this is a bad day.
Yeah. Rich is hopping in the truck, trying to get it started. Kenneth, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's not quite a plan, but it's approximate to one, so I'm like, okay, Kevin, me, in the bed, we shoot that thing as we escape.
That's a kind of plan.
The bed's back at the trailer, though.
Oh, fuck.
The bed's back at the trailer.
Oh, you know what I meant! And I drag his
the
ass
truck.
into the...
I can't believe no one heard
It's all
it.
very
Russell.
stressful right now. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need everybody to make unnatural rolls.
No shit!
Yeah, none of you are hardened enough for this shit. So I need you to make a mind roll to see if you can handle the unnaturalness of it all.
85 is
I
probably
failed.
bad, right?
Yeah, 85 is pretty bad.
Hey, 34.
I got-
Yeah.
Timmy's doing
I
fine.
got a 65 out of 50, so I'm fucked.
Okay, so both of you are going to need to figure out, do you run, do you freeze, or do you frenzy?
Frenzy.
I was running already!
Okay.
So I'm hardened too for unnatural now.
Yes, you are. Yes. You are
Motherfucker
becoming
Timmy.
hardened to the unnatural nature of the, You're feeling a little bit better about this.
Yeah.
If this was a campaign, you're going to be able to just see the world and be like, nah, I could deal with this weirdness.
Timmy-
Assuming there's a world to get to.
Timmy's fucking taking this new world down.
Yes. What do you do, Timmy, by the way, now that you've sort of awoken and you saw a bunch of visions you don't quite understand?
And my mom's carrying me, and we're running
Yes.
to this truck with
This
Rich,
really shitty truck.
with Rich and Kevin and Timmy.
Yeah.
And there's no Sparky.
Yeah. Kevin's not coming. I think Kevin is standing there shooting like wild because you're in a raid, right? That's what you decided to do?
Frenzy.
Frenzy, yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh shit. That's my brother.
Kaplaf, kaplaf, kaplaf. Guns.
Mom,
Okay.
Mom, where's Sparky? We need to get Sparky. We can't leave him behind. I'm just causing problems on purpose. That's what I'm doing as Timmy.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
We have to go. We can't get... I'm sorry,
The bear's
Sparky.
gonna get him.
The bear already got him. We have to go. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Maybe you'll notice that Sparky is the thing chasing after you, but things
I don't
are
want
maybe
to.
a little stressful.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to know that.
That's probably safe. Your mom is going to shove you into the car and strap you into the one seatbelt that's in the passenger spot of this truck and is mostly going to be yelling at Rich to do something. Rich has frozen in fear seeing all of this. Rebecca's doing okay, but is more worried about you, Timmy.
My mom's the fucking most badass lady in the entire
Yes.
world.
Seriously.
Okay. Kenneth or Kevin, what do you do?
Well, by now I've probably figured out that my brother is not following me, so
Yes, but weren't you you were running though, right? That was like your...
I was running.
Yeah.
I was running, and I assume I reached the truck bed, and then
Yes.
just like, okay, where the fuck is my brother? Where the fuck is my brother? So, gotta double back for my brother.
Okay. On foot or in the truck?
They don't seem to have the truck started,
No, they don't.
so
Yeah.
on foot it is.
Yeah, Timmy, your mom is hyperventilating and looks like she's starting to lose it a little bit. And Rich is completely frozen.
Did Rich get in the truck?
Rich is fumbling with his keys at the door of the truck to unlock it, even though the truck is unlocked. But he's just sort of like freaking out, like that's a thing that he needs to do.
Okay, I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna open the driver's side door. Come on, we gotta go. You're driving. Give me the keys.
Give me the keys? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Give the 10-year-old the keys.
You know what? Of course this is where this went. He gives you the keys.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Does he get in also? Because I told him to do that too.
He's just listening to what you say. But Rich was not cut out for this. Rich just wanted to write a novel. Rich just wanted to be a writer. He didn't want any of this.
All right. I'm starting the truck.
Okay.
Is it like it's not like a manual, is it?
Oh, it would definitely be.
It's
1947.
absolutely a manual.
Oh my God.
100% a manual transmission truck.
Anyway, back
So
out
I
with the
can't
creature.
start it.
Maybe your mom can help you. I don't know. Or maybe Rich can help you.
I don't think we're getting anything out of him right now.
The creature has made it out of the trailer. It's growing larger and larger. In fact, it has tossed the trailer to the side. It goes flying through the air and hits Uli's former beetle that he had turned into a flower bed.
Wow, I guys
Oh,
just
fuck.
can't get a break today.
Oh, Uli really liked that garden.
And it is going to attack you. You know what? He rolled a 75. He missed you. As more things begin to grow out of him, Tetsuo style, he sort of trips as he's sort of clawing at you. It's now screaming and yelling. You actually are starting to hear maybe human language coming out of its mouth, but you're not quite sure what it is.
I continue firing, like a crazy person, or bad AI, circa 2000s.
We'll have you fire, and then we'll get over to Kenneth and see what he's doing, which is probably also firing. Kevin, go.
Oh, 79. Which is awful.
So that none of you guys can
Yeah.
hit each other. Hit the
Even
broad
if
side
I
of the
swapped
board.
that, like I could, it would be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, your specialty skill is firearms, but you just keep rolling too poorly to do anything about it.
Oh, I can re-roll, though. This definitely seems like a poorly advised noble for me.
What's your noble stimulus?
People in trouble. I didn't use it earlier, but this seems like a better chance.
You know
Yeah.
what? These people are in trouble.
We sure
Fuck
are.
are we ever?
I'm just
Okay.
going to re-roll my awful die.
You can re-roll, yes, you can re-roll.
And it's still firearms, so you can switch it again.
That is true, yes.
I will take the 59 rather than the 95, even though I still miss.
Yeah, it's still a miss, unfortunately.
I'm
You
sorry,
just
you
keep
guys. They
firing.
make me roll dice for these things.
Hey, Kenneth, your brother's firing wildly to no effect. What do you do?
Okay, my priority is to grab him and like fucking drag him back to the truck bed if I have to.
Okay.
So I like grab his shoulder and like, man, we gotta fucking go right now. Come on.
By the way, Kevin, I guess I never asked, what gun are you using?
I have two Colt M1911A1 45 caliber automatics, which
Okay.
I believe is some sort of gun.
Yes. Yes, the Canadian doesn't know very much about the guns. It's okay. Yes. Okay, you're grabbing him. I need you to make some sort of check to get your brother out of here, Kenny.
Would charm be appropriate? That
You
does
know-
seem like the only interpersonal skill.
Yeah, that's the main interpersonal skill. If you're telling the truth. There's also lying, but that's a separate thing.
And I am telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Am I about to die?
Well, I did roll a 90, so...
This is all because Kevin lied to a child.
So I guess I deserve it.
So, Kenny, you're trying to get your brother to go, but your brother just wants to keep shooting at this thing.
Plang, plang, plang. Guns. That's the sound guns make, right?
I'm going to jump over to Timmy.
Yep.
Timmy, is there anything you want to try to do?
I want to get the car started.
Okay. You know what? Just make a driving roll.
I'm great at driving. I'm 10 years old. All right. That's a 51. My driving is a 5, but my speed's a 60. So,
Okay.
Hey, whatever works.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That barely works. I think you can't really control the car. It's got like a clutch, like its whole thing, but I think you can make it go forward, sort
Well-
of careening forward.
I'm strapped into the passenger seat and Rich is in the driver's seat. So it's more I'm trying to get him to drive. Like I'm like shoving his leg so that he's pushing the clutch so I can start the engine.
Oh, okay. I thought you had unbuckled yourself and were driving, but okay, this makes a
No.
little bit more sense.
No.
Okay.
That's why I specifically said get the car started.
Get the car started. Got it. You know what? Okay. Rich is slowly getting it together, and it's like, okay, we gotta get out of here.
We have to get Kevin and Kenny. We have to back up and get them.
Rich is not sure that that's what he's going to do.
Put your foot on the thingy. And I'm like getting ready to
Yeah.
shift for him.
You need to, while we have Rich trying to figure out what the hell to do as a monster is tearing through his trailer park, and he's thinking, God damn it, I've lost another trailer park.
Yeah, poor
Bad
Rich.
Bastard.
Hey, but this time he's at least maybe saved at least 2 of the people so far.
Yeah, this creature is going to try to get you again, Kevin, though, Kenny, if you would like, you could get in the way.
Oh,
Define
no.
get in the way.
Throw him out of the way and maybe
Get
be the
him
one who
away.
takes the attack instead. Assuming it hits. It missed last time.
Yeah, well, if it hits, you bet your ass I'm taking that shit.
I curse your dice with my luck.
You must have been successful because I rolled an 83.
Nice.
And unfortunately, this monster does not have any passions, so it can't flip these. Passions are something that humans have, not monsters.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, monster.
Sucks to be that guy.
Yeah, Kevin, you're going on.
Am I ceasing my frenzy at some point?
Yeah, you can if you would like.
I think what stops me is running out of ammo. It's like,
Okay.
I gotta get the other one from the car.
Oh, no, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's right there. It took a swing at me.
It took several.
Oh my-
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And we fucking book it.
Okay. You make it over to the car. Although, actually, Timmy,
Yeah.
I need you to convince Rich not to drive off.
All right. I'm extremely charming. And by extremely I mean, 35%. But I rolled a 12!
Fuck yeah.
All right. Your mother, who is sort of can't handle this anymore, it doesn't really have anything to say, but what do you say to Rich?
Hang on. What do I call Rich? Mr. Dansky, probably.
Yeah.
I was raised with something.
Manners, but also a lot of cursing.
Yeah. Mr. Dansky, you can't leave them. We have to get them. They're right there. They'll make it. They're so tough, and we need them to survive this.
That's the thing that pushes him over as he brings the car and he pulls it right in front of the two of you as you're running towards it. And he yells, "Hop in!"
You don't have to tell us twice.
Well, close one there, Dansky. Just will ram me down. We got a desert bear over there.
We are fucking out of here, man.
All right. I'm going to have Rich make a driving roll to see if we could get out easily.
Never rely on the NPCs.
Rich, not much of a driver. I'm not gonna lie. He's not.
Wait, hang on. Am I a better driver than Rich?
No, Rich is a better driver than you, child. I don't mean to be rude, but
man, I wanted to be.
He rolled a 4.
Nice.
Holy
that is
shit.
a success.
Good going,
yeah,
Rich.
that's a success.
Man, all the adults have driving 25. Oh,
yeah, every adult
Kenny.
starts with driving 25.
Besides Kenny.
Yeah, assuming you live in America and it's like a driving sort of culture, which most people are. He floors it and starts gutting it. The gas is not going to last for a while, but he said, maybe if we get to the ranch, we could get the fuel tank there. Should be able to get us further along, I guess, he says, driving away as fast as he can.
Eyes on the road, Rich.
Yeah.
Timmy extremely calmly says, yeah, it'll be fine. We can take it from the ranch. They've been raptured.
They've been what?
Oh, yeah. Timmy was talking about Ascension when I pulled him out of there.
He was what?
Yeah, sounds like the rapture's come.
Nobody's in the Bible said anything about monsters.
No, it's in there.
I mean, there is a beast, but I think it's maybe a little different than this. By the way, speaking of the beast, it's going to start coming after you guys.
You know what?
Everyone's gone.
His gun's out of ammo, right?
Yeah.
And his other one is in the car.
Yeah.
I hand Kevin my gun. I hand him my Desert Eagle.
Yeah, he is a better
Honestly,
shot than you.
He is the better shot than me. It is better for him to have it.
I hand Kenny my powerful slingshot.
Well, if things are getting biblical.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you don't have a gun, you can
Unconsidered.
have this.
All right. I guess you could both make firearms rolls. One of you is going to do significantly less damage.
Hey, whatever works. Yeah, I didn't succeed on that.
I rolled a 37 finally.
Okay, what's your
Nice.
firearms score?
40.
Okay. So you would normally do 37 damage to this thing. However, it treats all guns as if they were melee attacks. So he only takes 3 plus 7 damage. You do 10 damage to this thing. You shoot the dog thing. Bear flesh pile.
It's a monster. It's not my poor beloved dog, Sparky.
There's very little of Sparky left in that thing, if anything. As you blast it, it howls out in pain, and it just yells in a monstrous sort of voice, "Ascension! The world will be reborn!" But you got it in the leg, and it trips and rolls and runs into a cactus.
Nice.
I knew keeping him watered every day would help.
Hey, God, it's me, Kenneth. What the fuck?
There's nobody going to answer you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. This thing is slowed down quite a bit, and you drive off as the sun starts to go down toward the Ames Ranch, where you might be able to find fuel.
The thing is that Sparky has been here in the trailer park the whole time, right? Like when we were the past week or whatever. And it's not like you can cover that distance in a night, there and back. Oh, Christ, are there more than one of these things?
Oh, definitely.
Rich is sort of driving silently. He is going through all of the radio stations, and it's all static. He's not able to find anything. Or when he finds something, it's just silence when it's not static. The two Kerr brothers are sitting in the back of the truck, I assume?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
in
sitting in the
bed.
truck bed.
Yeah, sitting in the truck bed. Rebecca sort of looking back at you guys, in particular you, Kenneth, and says, "Thank you, thanks."
Don't mention it.
You feel like there's maybe a moment here, maybe this would almost be a kiss or something, but like she's in the truck and you're in the truck bed, so like it's just not gonna quite happen.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really work.
We can just take the moment as it is.
She blows him a kiss.
That's maybe worse.
Solid high five through the window.
And she just hugs Timmy real close.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah,
What are we gonna do now that all the people are gone?
I don't know. I don't know. There might be some other people out there, maybe.
Why didn't we go to heaven?
I don't know. And she's sort of looking around, like trying to find an answer. Rich is studiously ignoring this, and she sort of looks at you, Kevin.
Hey, Timmy, you know what happened to God?
What, Uncle Kevin?
Buried him.
Thanks for listening, boils, ghouls, and blues. I'm recording this intro on Halloween, so I brought it back. Our cast this week featured special guest Shannon of the Resting Glitch Face podcast, which plays Shadowrun. We've been trying to have Shannon on for a little while now. She was originally going to be on that Feng Shui podcast, but I'm so glad that she was able to finally join us. You can find her also on the Dice Fiend podcast soon. Her and Shell have been telling me all about this big, crazy masks game that they're about to be running, and I'm really excited to hear it, and I bet you'd like it too. You could find both of those shows wherever you get your podcasts, and we're proud to be part of the Imaginary Broadcast Network with them. Our other players this week are our rotating gang of regulars, Nathan, who also has the podcast Kingdom Hearts of Forgotten Era, and Russell, who edited this episode. They added a little bit of zazz to this one. Hope you enjoyed it. A friendly reminder that we'd love for you to join us on the Daniel's Dread Tales Discord. I'm on there. Come on by and be friendly. You could find a link to it on our episode description or on Twitter at Dan's Dread Tales, all one word. And yes, I'm always going to call it Twitter. You could talk to the cast about the show or whatever else you want. Finally, I'm going to be more direct about this again. Please review us 5 stars on your podcast app, ideally the Apple one. I know it's silly, but the algorithm helps us. We really feel like we're doing awesome stuff here, and we want more people to hear about it. We will see you all in 2 weeks on November 17th for the start of Daniel's Dread Tales pilot season. All of our regulars have some ideas about some chilling adventures that they want to run, and we're going to try them all out. And the one the audience likes best will be becoming an ongoing campaign as we try to do something with a little bit more narrative than you could achieve in our simple one-shots. It's so exciting. And we're going to be starting with a pilot I'm running, which is going to be a Trail of Cthulhu mystery. You know how much I like those. You aren't going to want to miss it. Have a terror-ferific day. Goodbye.